Unfortunately, due to technical issues, the next couple of episodes have no game audio. To remedy this, I will supply background music without game sound effects. Hey everybody, this is jokerspice, bringing a little spice to your life. Last time, we went to the bottom of the well in Kakariko Village. And since we did that, we got ourselves a nice and beautiful lens of truth, which lets us see things that we otherwise would not be able to see without it. Now that we have the lens of truth, there's pretty much only one extra thing that we can do before we actually require it in the game. But we might as well just do it. So over here, we can go ahead and play our song to turn it into nighttime. So if you recall, there's a game that we can play here. We've never entered here before, but we tried to enter at one point, but we can only enter it at nighttime. Open the chest, surprise! If you find key inside, you'll be able to advance. Left or right, try your luck. 10 rupees to play. Do you want to try it? You got a door key. Use this key to continue to the next room. Select a treasure chest and see how lucky you are. So this is a game of absolute chance. There's 2 chests. It is a 50% chance of getting a key and a 50% chance of getting rupees. You want the key and you want to be able to advance, but there's about 5 of these rooms. You need to have insanely good luck in order to reach all the way to the end. Otherwise, you'll be just getting a bunch of rupees. However, just like that one gossip stone that we talked to before, if you use glasses, or rather the lens of truth in the game, you can see what's inside the chests. That doesn't work for any other kind of chest, only these chests, but you can completely break the game this way, which is all fine and good, because games like this, in games, especially when they're required to either complete the game or to get really good stuff, is just kind of bullshit. I hate it when games do that. I can't think of a perfectly, like an example right now, but I find it super annoying. I don't know. I've never been a fan of games of chance just because I believe myself to be a little bit of an unlucky person. But I'm not always unlucky. I played Mario Party the other day. I used a triple, or I used a golden mushroom. It's Mario Party 6. And I was able to get 3 10s in a row. So, not always unlucky, but making it pretty far will get you a lot of rupees. Like, you can double your rupees if you make it this far, but we don't want to do that. We want to get all the way to the end, because if you make it all the way to the end, you get an item. What kind of item? Just a heart piece. But you know what? Our maximum heart container went up from that, so I would say it's pretty awesome that we got it. It only costed 10 rupees to get, so look at the progress we made getting through that. I'm sorry for any kid out there who painstakingly used all the rupees to try to get to that room the honest way. But this game is not an honest game, so I don't see any reason for us to play it honestly. Great, you're a real gambler. Yeah, I guess so. If cheating is part of gambling, then yeah, we're a real gambler, alright. Alright. I would like to return to Adult Link, but there's one last thing I'd like to do. In order to do that, though, we are going to have to leave Hyrule Castle Town. And in order to do that, it's got to be daytime. I will meet you in the southwest part of the map, very close to where Hyrule, Lake Hylia is. I am back. Hello. So once you are here, and you enter this little weird square thing, I don't remember which one it is, but if you either put bombs in the center of it or play the song, and by the song I meant the Song of Storms, a hole in the ground will open up. Something very interesting here. Alright, you win. In return for sparing me, I will sell you a piece of heart. 1 piece, 10 rupees it is. Yeah. Please. Another piece of heart for 10 rupees. Awesome. Just wanted to go ahead and collect that while we were here. Definitely could have collected a lot earlier, but I wasn't entirely sure if it was the Song of Storms or if the bomb was the one that did it. I think it might have been the bomb, but whatever. Alright. So now that I've done that, I will meet you at the Zora River. Hello, I am back. A little bit of a long walk. I mean, it took all night for it to turn to day. Well, I mean, I guess it always takes all night to turn to daytime. But it took all night to cross that field. But now that we have the last song, last regular song, and we're a little kid, we can actually play that last song to the frogs. So we're gonna swim right over there and we're gonna do exactly that. Some frogs are looking at you from underwater. Alright, go ahead and go here. Take out our Ocarina and play this. I feel like I said the Sun Song, but I meant the Song of Storms. Wow, that melody is so cool! Ribbit. Singing in the rain. Oh, what a feeling. Ribbit. Please take this as a token of our froggish gratitude. Ribbit. Alright, see you. Ribbit. Doing that, we'll net you a piece of heart. So, you definitely want to do that. However, we're still not done with these frogs. These frogs have more to give us. So let's go ahead and pull our Ocarina out. Look at us. We're huge frogs. We're the world famous fabulous 5 froggish tedders. Ribbit. Make us jump so we can eat the bugs flying above us. Ribbit. Okay, so we're about to play a mini game where you have to play a song basically. It's the same every time, but you have to play the song really fast so that each frog can eat the fly that's flying above each frog. I'm trying to remember which note represents which frog, but this is a lot easier to play in the 3DS version of the game, because the way the game is set up is so that L, R, and then I believe Y, X, and A are all buttons that you can play on the Ocarina, which match really well with these frogs. As you can see, the indigo one would be, or yeah, I don't know, the indigo one would be L, the gray one's R, blah blah blah. You see what I mean with the 3DS controller. But on a N64, this is a lot more complicated. You know, you have the right stick, or the right buttons, sorry, and then you have the A button, and it doesn't really match that well. But it's just one of those things I kind of memorized as a kid, so I don't know. Alright then, are you ready? You gotta play it really fast. I know I did it really fast, but the order, in case you're curious, I actually wrote it down so that I wouldn't mess it up like 100 million times. But it's A, left, right, down, left, right, down, A, down, A, down, right, left, A. Makes kind of a random song. It doesn't really sound that great, but that's the song they wanted. Young boy, you did great! Perfect! We are stuffed, Ribbit. Would you take this token of our gratitude? And with that, we have finally gotten everything from these frogs. They give us like 250 bucks and 2 heart pieces. Awesome! We only need 1 more heart piece in order to get another heart container, which is all well and good. Excellent. Now that we've done that, we're gonna go back in time. Oh, no, it's gonna stop. Playing this song, pulling out your Ocarina there will make you play that mini game, and I don't feel like doing it, so... Alright, let's go back into an adult. There isn't really anything we can do as a young adult anymore. Or a young child. Hard to tell how old young Link is supposed to be, but I keep thinking he's 8 years old. I don't remember where that information comes from, but that seems to check out. It makes sense. Like, if these are supposed to be kids, like the Kokiri are supposed to be kids, it does make sense that they're supposed to be around that age. Just because, like, just because, like, that's when, like, most kids will still be kids before puberty. Like, puberty can start as, you know, young as 8 years old. So, alright, cool. We're an adult. So what's the next thing to do? There's a couple things that we can do. We have the bow, so that opens up a lot of stuff for us to do right now. But I think we're going to spend the rest of this episode doing the most tedious thing that you can do in the game. Unfortunately, that means I have to get rid of this blue potion, because, believe it or not, this is going to require all 3 of our bottles. Honestly, I'm kind of happy that we're getting rid of this. Oh, I just realized that we can't do it. The quest I wanted to do, we can't do it by now, because there's actually a different item that we need in order to get it. But it does require all 3 of our bottles, but it's just kind of sad that I got rid of the blue potion. But honestly, I don't really find potions to be perfectly useful in this game. Not because they, like, aren't useful. Like, actually, I will be, like, entering the final area of the game with a potion, just for insurance, I guess. But that's, like, the only time in the game where I actually feel like I need a potion. Fairies always just seem to do it for me. But, we did 2 dungeons in a row, so I don't think you guys can get too mad at me if we just faff around in this episode. Got a bunch of heart pieces, which I think is super awesome anyways today. So instead, we're gonna go to Lon Lon Ranch. We haven't been there as an adult yet. Talon got kicked out. We woke him up in Kakariko Village that one time. So we know he's not here doing stuff. Instead, Ingo is running the ranch, but Malon seems to still be working here, so let's go ahead and see what's going on. Everything seems normal right now. Oh. There you go. This Ingo put a fence there. It's got his face on it. We can talk to Ingo right now, and as you notice, there's also like a gate that can be closed here too. But I want to find Malon and talk to her. It's been 7 years since we've seen her. Where could she be? There she is. Whoa, Malon! She's looking pretty good, as far as 15-year-olds go. Oh, a visitor. It's been a long time since we had a visitor here. Where did you come from? Since Ganondorf came, people in the castle town have gone. Places have been ruined, and monsters are wandering everywhere. Mr. Ingo is just using the ranch to gain Ganondorf's favor. Everyone seems to be turning evil. But Dad, he was kicked out of the ranch by Mr. Ingo. If I disobey Mr. Ingo, he will treat the horses so badly, so there's nothing I can do. She really, really loves the... Is she frozen? Oh. Okay, that's weird. Oh, never mind. She's not frozen. She just does not seem to move very much. But yeah, Malon is the one taking care of the horses and stuff here, and if she goes away with her dad, then... well, that would be super awful. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. So, I just realized that my whole recording session that I did today, I didn't record any game audio. So, I'm gonna have to figure that out. But you should be able to hear the game audio now. God, that sucks. That's alright though. I will replace the game audio with the background music that would normally be playing anyways. You won't be able to hear any of the sound effects, unfortunately, but it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, but that's like 3 Paper Mario episodes that I recorded today that's not have no audio. I'm so upset. Oh well, it's not a big issue. Alright, so now that we talked to Malon, we know that Ingo is turning evil. Maybe we can do something about it. Oh my god, look at this guy's... Oh. Look at this. We're supposed to go to Death Mountain next, is what Navi's saying, but we're not doing that. What is his stance? Look at his legs. It doesn't look very comfortable. Oh well. I guess he's feeling fancy or something. The rest of my people in the Kakariko village spreading rumors that I cheated Talon with the rancher, but don't that be ridiculous? That guy Talon was weak. I, the hard-working Ingo, poured so much energy into this place. I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. I will raise a fine horse and win a recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, a young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? Pay me 10 rupees and you can ride. I guess so. Do you want to hear how to ride? No thank you. Thank you so much. Alright. So we can ride any of his horses, and we can ride that one if we really want to. But, if you notice, that is a very familiar looking red horse. We do know Malon's song, or I guess Epona's song, but we do know Malon's song. So, Epona will recognize us, and we can ride her instead. Which is all well and good. Riding a horse is pretty, interesting. You use the left and right in order to move the horse left and right, and the horse will just automatically go as long as you press the A button. The horse can jump over fences and stuff, but you need to go a certain speed in order to do that. The horse can be very finicky though, if you're not approaching certain things at the right angle. In order to jump a fence, for example, you need to be going at it completely straight. You can't be turning and stuff. However, if you jump at the middle of these guys, you can get your rupees back. And I believe if you get your rupees back and then talk to Ingo... When you want to dismount, stop and press A. Oh, I skipped a bunch of dialogue. Sorry. Hey, a young man, do I know you? I just felt as though I've seen you before. If you use the Z targeting, you can talk to me from horseback. Are you ready to go home so soon? No, I want to ride. Wait, what? Okay, well... that's strange. Maybe, I thought... No, I don't want to hear how to ride a horse. Okay, usually you collect the rupees and then you just talk to that guy, and something else is supposed to happen. I don't know. We'll try again, though. Alright, let's get on this horse. Let's get our money back. I mean, not that we really need our money back, but like... Hey, if you can get your money back, get your money back. Here we go, we got our 5 rupees. Let's get our other 5 rupees. Perfect. And now let's try talking to Ingo. You're getting better. How about a little race with me? One lap around the corral with that horse. Let's make a little wager. Say 50 rupees? Let's do it. Maybe you do need to ride twice in order to activate it. This guy cheats. He always starts first, so you want to use as many carrots as you can in order to get in front of him. Once you're in front of him, honestly, it's pretty easy, as long as you just keep staying in front of him. You can boost up to 6 times, and you have to wait a certain amount of time before your carrots come back. It takes about a couple seconds, and they do it like, they come back like every second after that. However, if you use all your carrots, you will be unable to boost at all for quite a few more seconds than normal, but then all your carrots will refresh. Shoot! If the great Ganondorf have found out about this humiliation. Hey, you, how about another race? If you win, you can keep the horse. Alright, so we didn't lose any of the 50 rupees because we won the bet, but we didn't gain any rupees. He doesn't want to give us any of his money, so this guy got ahead of us. But there is another chance, and that chance is around here that you want to get ahead of him. The key is just to get ahead of him and to pace yourself. This can be a little bit of a tricky race because this guy cheats a lot because he boosts all the time. But he's really mean with his horses, so he's just not going to win. And with that, we beat him.
What's up with that horse? Is that a pun? How did you tame that wild horse right under my nose? I was going to present that horse to the great Ganondorf, but I betted on a race and lost. Shoot! Ha ha ha. As I promised, I'll give the horse to you. However, I'll never let you leave this ranch.
I believe if you try to save the game and quit, you will have to restart all of this. But if you want to leave, remember, Epona can jump over fences. So, on that note, let's get the heck out of here. I believe any fence would work, but I like to do this one because it has the shortest little thing. And bam! We now have Epona as our horse. When you leave Epona, Lon Lon Ranch this way, Epona will just kind of stay wherever you leave her. Forever. Calling her with Malon Song. We'll have Epona come to you no matter where in Hyrule Field she will approach you. Where can she go? Well, she can't go into Kokiri Forest because she can't go through that tunnel. She can't climb upstairs, so she can't go up to Kakariko Village, and she can't cross the water, so she can't go into Zora River. You can take her to Lake Hylia, but only as far as, like, where the laboratory is. Can't take her any farther than that. But you can take her to the what area is that? Gerudo Valley? You can't take her to Gerudo Valley, but we don't have any particular reason to go there right now, so we are not going to go there. Epona's really fun to have, though. She's actually completely optional. You don't need to have her in the game at all, which is very interesting to think, considering that she doesn't seem very optional, especially since she's on, like, she's the first thing that you will see along with Link when you turn on the game, so. But yeah, we now have Epona. And now we can do that one side quest that I don't really want to do. But we're going to do it anyways, because we might as well do it. So this side quest can be started pretty much any time. You don't have to talk to anybody to do it. But basically, there are these Poes that look like that. And there are 10 of them all across Hyrule. And we need to start collecting those Poes. I will show you a map on screen right now that shows you where all the Poes are located. You just kind of have to run around in that general area and hope they show up. If they touch a wall, though, they'll just kind of disappear. The idea is that you want to... Man, this sucks. I have to make this ghost appear. It can be really hard to make it appear. And you want to do this on horseback. You technically don't have to. They will appear otherwise. But it's easier to do this on horseback. You gotta shoot them with 2 arrows, because then you can actually catch up to them. They're big Poes, and when you talk to their spirit, it'll give you a prompt to catch it in the bottle. If you do, you have a big Poe in the in your bottle, as you can see. Be careful not to drink the Poe. You can drink the Poe, and that'll help you recover hearts. But as you can probably imagine, it's not something that you should do. The big Poes have a much better purpose, and I will show you right now what they do. Remember, one of the first people we talked to as an adult was this creepy guy. Hey, young man, what's happening today? If you have a Poe, I will buy it. Your card now has 0 points. Come back again. Make sure you L target him and then use the Poe. Oh, you brought a Poe today. Very interesting. This is a big Poe. I'll buy it for 50 rupees. On top of that, I'll put 100 points on your card. If you can earn 1,000 points, you'll be a happy man. And with that, we have completed 1/10 of this mission. Like I said, there are 10 big Poes, and you need 1,000 points on your card to get the prize. That was weird, we just walked through Epona. So that means, yeah. I'm just gonna cut to collecting each Poe. I'm not gonna make you watch everything. So I hope you enjoy this little montage, because damn, I hate this mission. So you might have noticed something about Lake Hylia. I came here in order to get more arrows since I ran out of arrows. But as you notice, there's no more water here at Lake Hylia. I suppose is a good enough time to talk about it. Actually, there is something that I'd like to do while we are here right now. It's actually kind of good that we ended up coming here. Walking into the grass is another way of just collecting stuff, but here we have this scarecrow. The other scarecrow is gone now. Hello. Hey, aren't you the fairy buddy? Hey, aren't you the fairy buddy I met a long time ago? Wow, you grew, dude. Well, here's your song. What? No, I never forget. You're the one who forgot, aren't you? If you have an ocarina, play that song, baby. So if you play the song that you played for him 7 years ago, hey, it's the ocarina, play that song with it, baby. You play the Scarecrow Song. Oh yeah, that's it, that's the tune. You rock, I'm blown away. Oh no, I didn't forget the song, I never forget anything. But I just feel like rewarding you, baby. I have a good idea. My buddy Pierre is wandering around, so play that tune when you want to call him. I'll tell him to help you if he's nearby, and here's the song, baby. So we've activated the Scarecrow Song. There are actually places in the world where if you play the Scarecrow Song, it'll actually help you out in some way or another. Maybe we'll come across that soon. Oh, I did it. The last Po. I get it. I get it. You're supposed to do this, like, you know, like, you're playing this game, you're 10 years old, it's 1998 or whatever, for the first time you're playing this game. You know, you become adult Link, you know, you saw the beginning of the credits, you know you can become, or you can have a horse, and it's like, oh man, that's so cool. Again, totally get it. And this is like a mission you're supposed to do, like, while you're playing the game. So, I understand that you're not supposed to do this all at once, and it's super tedious when you do. But, I don't know, even then, like, let's say you don't get the horse until much later, you still have to do, like, a lot of that, like, right away. I don't know. That's probably one of my least favorite, like, Zelda things to do in general. The controlling the horse can be really finicky. Like, there aren't enough spaces to get arrows other than to buy them. I know the Poes basically pay for themselves in terms of that, but ugh. Like, what if you don't have a big wallet? Then you, like, waste all the rupees you get. They're in such weird spots so that, like, sometimes they spawn in the wall, or sometimes they spawn but you can't go forward anymore because opponent either hit, like, a wall or the river or something like that. Ugh. But clearly, like, surely whatever you get from this must be worth it, right? It must be worth, like, 30 minutes of just running around Hyrule, buying arrows and shooting at them. What do you get when you get 1,000 points on your Po card? Well, let's see. Yep, you got 1,000 points on your card. Yep, I do now. Wait a minute. Wow. You have earned 1,000 points. Young man, you are a genuine ghost hunter. Let's play Phasmophobia sometime. Is that what you expected me to say? Because of you, I have extra inventory of big Poes, so this will be the last time I can buy a ghost. You're thinking about what I promised would happen when you earned 1,000 points. Don't worry, I didn't forget. Just take this. For all your work, you get the last empty bottle. Honestly, it's not worth it. You can definitely complete the game with just 3 empty bottles. You definitely don't need the 4th one. Honestly, it's just something to get if you really want to complete, like, all the item inventory. As you can see, we almost have all the items in the game. There's one item between here, and then there's something that has something to do with these arrows over there. As well as one more of these Nehru something. We're missing Nehru something. But we still have a lot of equipment to get, so don't worry about that. Anyways, honestly, I'm done for today. That was like, I think I've been recording for an hour and 20 minutes, like 2 hours now, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this episode, please give me a like. Let me know, what did you think of the Big Po side quest when you were a kid, or whenever you decided to play this game? And last but not least, subscribe if you want to know what happens next. Thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.